The Russian Ministry of Defense reported the successful destruction of 6 German Leopard tanks using FPV drones over the past 4 months as part of the efforts of the Southern Group of Armed Forces. According to TASS, the Southern Group has destroyed 6 German Leopard tanks with the help of FPV drones in the last 4 months. The success of Russian forces in this regard is significant, as the destruction of such strategically important equipment raises the effectiveness of their operations and calls into question the military capability of Ukrainian forces. A serviceman with the call sign Bugay in a video published by the Russian Ministry of Defense noted that the tanks were hit at the front line, where they were also targeting Bradley armored vehicles and enemy communication centers located in the Kharahov area. Bugay spoke about the use of 200 to 400 drones monthly by his unit, as well as the availability of a reserve of 100 to 150 UAVs that are being restored. This not only highlights the quantitative advantage of the Russian drone fleet but also their ability to adapt to the dynamics of the battlefield. Additionally, he demonstrated captured 40mm NATO ammunition that is now being used against Ukrainian forces. "We are returning what they use against us," he said. Earlier, BulgarianMilitary.com reported that a damaged German Leopard sent to the Russian company Urovanzavod from Ukrainian territory may contain technology that is sensitive to the West. Such scrutiny of military resources not only increases pressure on Ukraine but also represents a threat to the entire region. The use of FPV drones provides a new tactical advantage, allowing operators to control the drones with great precision and strike specific targets from a safe distance. The ability to monitor the situation in real time from a first-person perspective enables operators to respond quickly to changing battlefield conditions. Tactics involving target spotting followed by attacks with mines or missiles demonstrate the effectiveness of FPV drones in modern conflicts and underscore how new technologies can change the rules of engagement. According to data from the Russian Ministry of Defense, the destroyed Leopard tanks represent a significant loss of resources for Ukrainian forces. The value of a single Leopard 2 tank, including equipment and upgrades, ranges from 4 to 7 million euros. With the destruction of 6 of them, Ukraine's losses amount to up to 42 million euros, which not only affects the country's combat capability but also calls into question the strategic plans of NATO, which provides military assistance to Kyiv. This financial loss complicates Ukraine's logistical efforts and underscores the need for better protection of their resources. The Southern Group of Armed Forces, comprising the main part of the Russian military operation in Ukraine, plays a key role in active combat operations. This group, which encompasses the territories of Donetsk and Luhansk, includes specialized units trained to utilize new technologies and tactics. Their primary objectives are not only the destruction of enemy equipment but also the destabilization of infrastructure and logistical lines of the adversary. With the increased use of FPV drones, the Southern Group demonstrates its ability to adapt its operational strategy according to the needs of the battlefield, giving them an advantage in the ongoing conflict. The FPV drones utilized by the Russian contingent offer innovations compared to traditional unmanned aerial vehicles. They are compact, maneuverable, and capable of carrying various equipment, including small bombs or missiles. Operators of FPV drones use high-resolution video, allowing them to identify and track targets with high precision. Key characteristics of FPV drones, including their autonomy and speed, make them ideal for operations in complex combat conditions, enabling Russian forces to conduct strikes with minimal losses. However, the advantages of FPV drones come with drawbacks. Although they provide significant tactical advantages, operators must deal with range limitations and the risks of losing drones during missions. Additionally, counterattacks from the adversary, including air defense systems and electronic warfare, can complicate the operation of FPV drones. Despite these challenges, Russian forces continue to develop and adapt their tactics, relying on drones for critical strikes against enemy positions. This flexibility and innovation reinforce Russia's confidence that FPV drones will play a crucial role in future military actions. In the future, the Russian military command plans to increase the use of FPV drones in various operations. Developments of new models and improved technologies are likely to expand the range and effectiveness of drones. It is expected that FPV drones will play an even more significant role in future military conflicts, particularly in the context of the increasing need for high precision and minimizing losses of their own troops. This trend highlights the necessity for innovations in air defense and the adaptation of existing battlefield strategies. The West's reaction to these successes is equally important. Reports of the destruction of Leopard tanks have raised serious concerns among countries providing military assistance to Ukraine. The sensitivity of military equipment and the strategic implications of this led to new discussions on enhancing protection and adapting existing combat strategies. Western military analysts are closely monitoring the situation, as Russia's successes with FPV drones emphasize the need for innovations in NATO and Ukraine's defensive technology. This situation not only reflects the dynamics of modern warfare but also poses new challenges to international security.
Мы проводим опыты, экспериментируем, подстраиваемся. Мы работаем очень плотно с специалистами